Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back. So for today, I wanted to do a hair related tutorial today. So I know it's over the top, but I keep doing it every single time I want to do my hair, but it's so dang cute and easy to do. So I saw that someone had crimped their hair on Instagram and I'm like, I have literally not done that since we were in like 8th grade. Does anybody remember when it was cool to like have your hair crimped but like the pieces in the front like totally straight? Like what was up with that? I don't know. I got a crimper off of Amazon. It's heating up right now, so I'll show you guys. It is this like 3-barrel crimper. The brand is Allure, A-L-U-R-E. I'm gonna figure out how to make an Amazon shop, and hopefully I have that linked down below and you guys can just like shop the products I use. I will post this crimper there. At first, I know what you're thinking. Crimping, like, is that even a style right now? It's definitely 90s vibes. I really love it. I feel like you could totally try it out on longer hair. I do have shorter hair, so I feel like it makes it a little bit easier to style. But basically, when you clip this, the 2 free prongs in the front separate from the one that's connected to like the flat barrel in the back. It heats up to like 280, I want to say. It's like maybe 25 bucks. If you follow my Instagram at all, you've seen that it's probably been like my go-to hairstyle lately. Like my hair's either in a bun like this or it's crimped. What I've been loving doing is crimping everything and then pulling about half of it up, and then I'll kind of leave like what these pieces are in the front, but obviously they would be crimped, not straight like back in the day, if you know what I'm saying. Well, figured I would show you guys that today. It shouldn't take too long, maybe about 10 minutes. Obviously that's gonna depend on your length of hair, but I'm also working with dirty hair, and I want to show you guys that your hair doesn't always have to be clean to style it. I maybe wash my hair twice a week. Let's hop right into it. If you guys want to see how I use the crimper and I have been loving to style my hair lately, then please keep watching. I'm going to take it out of this bun with the scrunchie I have, and I'm gonna just, don't judge me if it looks dirty. I know it is. This is what we're working with, and I'm not gonna just wash my hair to film a YouTube video because honestly it generally does better when it's dirty. I don't know if I've crimped it when it's dirty though, but we'll see how it goes. So this is my Monate dry shampoo. It's literally the best dry shampoo I've ever used. It doesn't have like much of a white cast, and it leaves your hair so flexible. It doesn't have like that weird dry shampoo hold, especially on the bottom. Should I make my thumbnail this picture? I'm just gonna brush it out. You could do it in 2 or 3 sections. I kind of do it in 3, but I don't really, it's hard to explain. So I'm basically gonna go the top part, top half, and I'm just gonna put that up in a bun. Of course, that's a cute bun. Probably won't be able to repeat that when I go to do my hair. You know that feeling too. What I'm gonna do is just start with small sections. This is like scary only because this thing is so effing big. When Mark saw it, he was like, oh my god, the thing's huge. Like, how are you gonna use that? You have to be careful and definitely not burn yourself. So the way I use it is I'm gonna use the barrels that come out of like the flat side facing away from me. So the flat part is on the bottom. I'm gonna get about 1 inch away from my hairline, A, because I'm scared of burning myself, B, it doesn't need to start at the root. It looks more relaxed. Hold for a couple seconds, then I'm gonna move it down kind of into the next curve, and move it down again into the last curve. The bottom doesn't have to look nice, and it's probably not going to. I feel like that hair is just weird. It's always a weird length, and you can kind of see the curls coming out. So I'm gonna work my way around. To be completely honest, I don't hit every single piece underneath because my hair is short. Some of them are just like impossible to reach, and you don't see them anyways. They just need to have somewhat of like a similar shape. Make sure I get the ends, and then you get these curly little guys. As many pieces as I can. It's about 2 inches of hair that I take, 1 to 2 inches. And then you basically want the barrel to fall into like the next curve of each section, if that makes sense. And then, good. So I did a bunch on that side. I'm gonna quick go do the other side. All right, so I did some of the underneath pieces. They don't look amazing, and I don't really care because you may not see them. It is gonna be half up, half down, but I basically just do like a quick job all the way through until, you know, I get like the top situated, and then when I go to actually put it half up, half down, I'll have to redo some of the pieces anyway. So I get my hair into its normal part just for the sake of having the bang pieces that I want. I don't really do like, I do close to a middle part, but it's slightly off to the side. So like these 2 pieces will be the one that's down that you've seen like in my pictures. So I just make sure I have my part for that reason. Otherwise, my hair is going to go straight back. And of course, you could wear this you know, all down, but I've been liking the half up, especially when my hair is dirty because these top pieces start to lay weird. So then I'm gonna go from the top, and one thing I didn't mention is you want to make sure you hold this piece straight out. If I kind of let this just flop, I mean this piece is cooperating, but sometimes when you go to move the barrel down, it won't move down the right way. Sorry if you can hear my dryer. So I'm gonna move it down into the next crease, and I'm just holding it here, and then this last little piece. I'm gonna make sure that gets in. Oh, it's sticking out a little bit. It is a bomb piece. Okay, so you guys can really see what the shape is of the crimper right there. That's exactly it. Looks kind of crazy like when it's all together, but once you fluff them out and kind of separate them, wow, that may be like one of the best pieces I've ever crimped. So then these ones in the back, they're kind of hard to reach. I don't really keep my curling iron like facing backwards. I just keep it facing out. I also was like at first wondering why my curls didn't look as good on the bottom, but then I realized I didn't have it turned up all the way. It only goes to 230. Not only, I know that's super hot for your hair, but like a lot of straighteners go up to like 400. So I need this one turned all the way up, especially to keep the style in my hair. So I did turn it all the way up, and now I feel like we're really moving and grooving. So then I'm gonna go to the front pieces. I don't have like a method to my madness really. Like, I don't start at the front, work my way back. I kind of just grab whatever's there and what still looks straight or not crimped. All right, we'll keep it moving. Probably gonna speed this up because all I'm doing right now is going in and finding any pieces that are straight. That piece is probably a little too big, but we're gonna try it. All right, so that my camera doesn't fill with a bunch of footage, you guys saw how I did this first side. I'll be right back with the rest of my head done. Looking crazy, but this is always what happens. And then I want to show you guys the back can be really hard, and I feel like the back of my hair never like is as easy or looks as great. So I try to just reach all the way back, and then making sure I'm not burning myself, obviously. I'll quickly go through pieces, basically pulling them to the side. So like I'll reach back, if something's straight, I'll just make sure in my mirror I get the clamp on it, but I'm kind of pulling it towards the front because if I put it straight back, I'll end up burning my hand. I know I will. And then when I move it down, I just make sure I move my finger out of the way. So I just reach back. I keep kind of pulling pieces of hair out that I can tell haven't been touched yet. That one has. I really hope you guys can't hear my dryer. If you can, that's kind of a buzzkill, but I can't stop it. It's right there, and I need to do my laundry. So I'm gonna throw a little more dry shampoo in it. This is really good for texture too. I don't have my texture mist. I ran out. If you wanted to leave it down, you could just style it. Make sure you fluff up the top and obviously tame this a little bit, but I really like the half up, half down. So what I do is I just take out the pieces in the front. I don't want them to be too big because I want it to look like just a little something is down. So I pull those out, and I can always pull out more if needed. Now I'm gonna go to the half up part. So I'm gonna take the rest of kind of what I was grabbing from like eyebrows up, essentially. I'm gonna pull from here. I'm gonna get some from all the way around. You guys can see. And then when I have some up, I'm gonna use my brush to kind of help everything brush straight back instead of having that part. The bun is hard, so I'm gonna use a scrunchie right now, but what I like to do is just go 2 times around so that there's some hair sticking out, and I rotate that hair towards the back. And then with my bun, I may have to redo this one, but I try to just pull all the way through. It's not done yet, but my arms are tired. The key to a good bun is making it look like kind of loose and relaxed. So what I do is like, I'll pull on the hair, pull some pieces out so that they're kind of like hanging there like that. I'm going to go over that bottom piece one more time. Then I'm just going to go around on the sides. You'll be able to really see now if there's anything missing or any pieces that just didn't get that like really good shape that you want, and I'm going to quick go over some of those. I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go. Sometimes the smaller the pieces the better when you're going around when it's already half up. I really like to throw some dry shampoo in the back because you know the part where like your hair meets your scalp, I feel like can get like kind of flat, especially when it's dirty. My dryer literally sounds like it's out of control, like it's gonna go flying out of that room. So you can adjust the bun to whatever kind of style you want. If you'd rather have it be something tighter, if you'd rather have it down lower, I like mine more on the top of my head and just like kind of loose. And I pull pieces out here because I feel like it just looks like more of like that effortless look. I'm also wearing a scrunchie today. You could use some of like the coiled bands. Those work really well. I hope that was helpful for you guys. Let me know what hairstyles you guys are feeling below. I am living for this crimped look, especially just with like the coziness of winter. I feel like the effortless kind of waves, even though you clearly had to try to get them, are just like cute, and everything from like that 90s style is kind of coming back, and I am living for it. So I'll be over here with my crimped hair. You can judge me or you can crimp yours too. Guys, that is it for this video. Have fun crimping. Hopefully you go out and try this. You don't even need that exact crimper. You can just grab anyone. I just like love the way that one works. Make sure you subscribe, hit that button down below. I'm gonna say it every time because the support from you guys helps my channel grow. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching and have a beautiful day. Bye.